internet. Sound is registering. Great. We tried this once before. We didn't get very far. Only about a half hour before I realized we had no sound. Welcome to the Praetor's Rejects YouTube channel. We're not streaming currently because my ISP has screwed me over once again. We're going to do character introductions and then a quick recap. And then we'll get back into the game where we left for the half-hour part of time we've been playing before this with no audio, but you won't see any of that because that would be dumb. Maybe. We thought about dubbing over it, but it's too much work.
Backup plan.
Yeah.
Or playing it in fast forward, like times 3 speed or 5 speed.
And dubbing over that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Kirsten.
Hi guys, I am Kirsten, or Myriad_X. I am playing the Cave of Adelaide. I am an artist. You can mostly find me on the internet, mostly Twitter, TikTok. You can go follow me there, check out my stuff.
Thorn.
I am Thorn. I play Victor, the gangrel. He's mostly a farm boy. Works on a farm, takes care of animals. I don't exist anywhere other than Discord, so you can only find me there, because I'm only kind of real.
Jay.
Concerning. I'm Jay. I play Beryl, Kaylock Elmstone II. He is a little venture boy. He's 17. Close enough. He's 17. He's a fancy boy. You can find me as at the Yellow Cubes on everything, but I don't really do much. So I guess you can follow me, but it's not much content there. You should follow Kirsten. Her art is really, really good.
John.
I'm John. I'll be playing Dr. Anton Stein. Brains and firearms is my specialties. I don't have any real social media, so go follow someone else up there. I don't know where the layout is.
They're on either side.
They're on either side of you. For you guys,
I'm on the far side.
they're all down here for me. Kirsten.
Oh,
Take
we
two.
can do this again. Okay.
Yeah, take 2. Add all the extra stuff from the 30 minutes too.
Got it. Okay, so last session, so Beryl found a governess and tutor for Daniel because we want him to be a fancy boy. Beryl and the doctor decided to go to the tower to meet with the sheriff of South London because me and Victor thought that we would not be welcomed there. They discussed Matthias, who is this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type kindred. He's a Malkavian. And apparently news of him kidnapping young girls, young women, and murdering their families has spread throughout England as well as outside of England. And because he is like a renowned researcher, scientist within the kindred community, the Camarilla is kind of hesitant to do anything about him because he has apparently figured out how to walk outside during the daytime. And then when they come back, we get a surprise visit from Matthias, who we learn more about him, more about his personalities, and he also tells us that there are ghosts in our house, Roman ghosts to be specific. We didn't have time to unpack all of that at that point because he decides he's going to stay with us. And apparently for an undetermined amount of time until he wears out his welcome, as we find out the next night. So I offer to accompany him back to London in a way to politely say, "Get the heck out of our house, bro." And then we managed to get the doctor and Victor into the dining area after the doctor was like, "No." And then we do a Daniel check because we have to do one every time we wake up because he likes to get into mischief and procure things that he should not be procuring from who knows where. And that's what you missed in the last 30 minutes.
So we pick up with Beryl pulling the blanket back from a large lump of something that is
A horse head.
under the blanket.
Is it a horse head?
It's not a horse head. It is a dog, however.
Is it
Spot?
It's not Spot.
New
He's
dog.
still a freaking dog?
He takes
Yeah.
someone's dog?
It's a dog. This looks like a puppy. It looks like a very large breed of dog, though.
Oh?
Jim's World, thanks for the follow. We're not streaming, but I still have the notifications on.
I was gonna be like,
That was confusing.
It is a large breed of dog. It looks like a Great Dane.
Okay.
Yeah, Scooby Doo.
Okay.
It's it's gray. The whole thing is gray. It's gray dog.
Got my riding clothes on. I got my guns. I guess I'll wake Daniel up. Hey,
Yeah.
did you steal a dog?
He looks at you. He looks down to the dog. He looks at you. Ah, shit.
You didn't think I'd notice a lump in your sheets?
I was hoping.
Well, I don't. You know you don't have to hide things, right? You could just show it to us. And where did you get it?
In town?
Was it somebody's?
Yes.
Had they just bought it?
I mean, he's not very old, so I don't know.
You couldn't have found one in a gutter?
I like this one.
Okay, we're gonna deal with this at some point. Only fancy people have Great Danes.
Uh-huh.
Who did you steal it from? All right, go to bed. Be careful. Things are happening, and I would rather you be safe indoors than outside. Okay?
Okay.
This time it is not. I am not. It's very serious. Be very safe. Understood? Okay. Good.
Let
Pull out my
Reginald.
key and hand it to him.
Oh. Thanks.
I'll pull out the key to my music room because that's the safest place I can think of for him. Because it's far away and hidden.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll say, we're going off to London. We'll be back.
Oh.
And then I leave.
Wait.
Yes?
Tell Reginald that if a Duke comes looking for his dog, to not let him in.
Oh, good God. Right then. Right. We can get you another dog.
I like this one.
Okay. Well, go to bed. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I close the door. I'll tell Reginald. I'll walk out to everyone else. Reginald, if a duke comes by looking for his dog, do not let him in.
What?
What?
What,
Which
what did
duke?
I
Daniel
will
do?
explain. Huh?
Which duke?
I don't know. Daniel just said a duke.
Oh.
Offered to pay for a new dog.
What's the dog's name?
I don't know if he's given it a name yet, and I don't plan on it. Don't plan on asking yet.
We could let him keep. Who's gonna know it was him?
Right.
We could let
Don't
him
know.
keep the dog.
We can let him.
We were planning on getting him another dog anyway.
We were.
Right,
He
it's
just
still-
procured one himself.
Hey,
He's very resourceful.
if the Duke comes by, can't one of you do the whole dominate thing
Yeah,
and tell him, bugger off? You never had a dog?
he never. These are not the droids you're looking for.
So would they have to be here to do that, though?
Well, if they come looking, we can do it. But I'll be in the city,
I can't.
as will Adelaide. So,
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one's really caught him yet. It's fine.
Reginald, you know the appropriate way to deal with this. Don't take the boy's dog. We aren't really a stable household at the moment, so he needs a dog. Yeah. I look back to everyone else. He stole a dog. That's it. He was hiding it in his bed.
Splendid. Love dogs.
No, yes. Well, we're going to return it.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's no fun.
We're deciding. For now, he gets to keep it. Anyway,
Spot will have a friend now.
Spot will have a friend.
Exactly.
As if they get
Why I
along.
say we let him keep.
What kind of dog is Spot?
Spot's a German Shepherd.
Ooh. Well then, shall we go?
Another interesting issue is, don't animals have an issue with our kind? Minus
Yes.
one person?
Oh,
I am the animal whisperer.
Most
You know,
certainly they
hey.
do have an issue with us.
But wouldn't that probably be better anyway? Because we don't really want anyone else going around him.
yes.
Do ghouls have issue with animals?
Are you asking the DM or just asking
Yes.
out loud?
I think I would. No.
Depends on the ghoul.
Okay.
Some
Got
of
it.
them inherit more traits than others.
Mm.
Daniel's no longer a ghoul because I did
Right.
wean him off.
I'm worried more about Reginald.
Oh,
Hello.
he'll figure it out. Let's go to the city. Wait, is the doctor going?
Yeah, might as well see if we can't find any information on these ghouls while we're all out.
Perhaps the
Okay.
ghosts too that apparently are haunting our house.
Yeah.
Why are there ghosts in my house?
That's a good question.
It's
You
not
should
just
ask them.
our house.
It's mostly my house.
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, Victor did put in, this was his, his area. What's his idea?
I pay for most of the things here, with the animal and whatnot.
It's definitely not my house, so you guys can fight over that.
Well, hopefully I can. Beside the point. Deal with it later. For now, we should be going to the city. quite famished.
Oh.
Matthias,
Yes.
you asked us our preferences.
Yes.
Do you have any?
Yes.
They are?
Well, it depends.
Who we're talking to.
Exactly.
What are yours?
Mine specifically. Oh. Well. They've got to be, in a state of excitement, not that kind.
Oh,
Farrell scoffs.
Fear tends to do the trick.
Fascinating.
The taste is best when they begin to beg for their life.
You have issues far beyond being a kindred.
No, I think we all have issues.
Fair.
Acceptable.
yeah,
All right.
not wrong.
To the carriage.
To the carriage.
Let's go.
You guys load up into the carriage and are whisked away into town.
Josh, during my research last night, did
Yes.
I come up with anything on the Romans?
Well, you can make a Let's see. I do believe this would fall under probably academics plus intelligence.
Okay.
Let's find out. You get an extra dice for research.
Yeah. So I just pushed the +1 on the mod.
Yes.
The extra.
Yeah. And wait,
All right.
before you roll. Okay.
Okay. And you said intelligence?
Intelligence. Yep. Ooh. Success with a margin of 0. Well, the individual you saw was in fact a Roman soldier. The Romans were here in England many, many, many years ago. What do you want, Greta? Many, many, many years ago. There were many battles fought, and one of those battles happened to be fought on this ground.
Dun, dun, dun.
Where over 5,000 troops, Roman troops, were killed. The information surrounding the battle, however, is limited and suggests something paranormal. It doesn't say who they were fighting. It doesn't say really anything else other than the Romans suffered a heavy loss.
Okay. I do plan on telling the rest of the group this, but I'm gonna wait until it's just us four.
Okay. Cool.
I'm also going to leave a spot behind with Daniel and his new dog.
Lay gasp.
Partly so the two of them can get acquainted, but also just to make sure Daniel stays safe. And I won't give Spot specific instructions to do such a thing.
To protect Daniel.
To protect Daniel,
Okay.
because I can do that, and it requires no checks because he is like fabulous.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
He is the one animal who will willingly do things most of the time.
He is the best
Most
boy.
of the time.
The best boy. So one thing he won't do is give his life willingly, but other than that, anything
Best
else.
boy.
What? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, you begin your journey into the city proper. It's fairly dead when you get into town. Like, most of the time, there's stuff happening even at night. It's a large city, but there's nobody on the streets. You don't really see any wildlife around. It's almost like the entire city of London has turned into a ghost town.
This is a bit odd.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Did something happen?
I don't know. You guys make awareness and wits checks.
I was just going to ask if I can use the Sense the Unseen.
You can activate Sense the Unseen.
Okay.
Does that take a rouse check for you?
It's confusing because it's pretty much passive, I think.
Okay. The difficulty on this check is just 1, by the way. So Adelaide, you did pass that.
Dope.
Wits and awareness. What? No. Sorry, I'm having difficulties here.
Yeah. So for you, Doctor, go ahead and roll an extra dice for your. Actually, for you, it's just going to be wits plus your aspects.
Okay, aspects.
Yep. If you're using Sense the Unseen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I gotta go over to my aspects.
Yeah.
Then. This is like the second time I'm using this. So.
Actually, it's the same roll. It's 4 dice. It's the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just.
So we're good.
Yeah. Okay. So, Adelaide, Victor, Dr. Stein. I need to roll for Crazy Man. You guys you're looking around, and it is unusual. Very unusual for something like this to be occurring. Dr. Stein, however, you see in one of the buildings a set of glowing red eyes in a window, just looking down at the cart as you guys go by. And Matthias kind of catches your gaze, and he's like, "Ah, I see you've noticed as well."
Yep. And I'm wondering if I know what it is.
You can make it an occult check plus intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. This could be a number of things. Most of the things that spring to mind are like a number of what would be considered cryptids today. Like chupacabra or like stuff like that. Like you can't pinpoint exactly one type of creature that it might be because there's so many like weird things out there that just have red glowing eyes. But you do see something.
Yes. Definitely think we should be careful.
Does Matthias know what it is?
He doesn't seem to have any more information.
Does everyone else in the cart become aware of?
Well, unless you have Sense the Unseen, you are
Well, I'm
not.
just asking, because we're obviously they're having that conversation.
Oh.
Where like Matthias was like, "Oh, it seems you noticed what I noticed." So like,
Yeah, Matthias definitely saw it. Well, Dr. Stein, what is it?
Hard to say. There's a lot of creatures that it could be, none of which I think are good for us.
No.
Except chupacabra, because we're not goats. I think we could take a chupacabra.
I'm not sure.
I don't. What? What's happening?
yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Red glowing eyes following us, watching us.
That's concerning.
When he says that, I'm gonna take a big sniff.
Point your nose at that window.
Right over there.
Point my nose at said window and take a second big sniff and activate Bloodhound.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll. With Bloodhound activated.
Where's awareness? There we go.
Wow.
Ow.
I'm surprised.
It has a familiar smell.
Familiar how?
How?
Well, mixed in with all of the terrible smells that come with London, your nose is very good at picking things out. You're smelling some sort of canine.
Oh.
I will look at the two, Beryl and Dr. Stein, and say, I would ready your guns just in case.
Ooh, I like that.
Why?
It smells canine, but not
Like hunting.
not the normal kind.
Oh yeah, did Reginald ever get me that revolver I asked him to get me?
Yes. Yeah, we'll say you did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It still falls under small firearm, but
Mhm.
you don't have to reload every other turn. So that's a thing.
Yep.
So what's the plan? What do we do? It's exciting.
Well, we can take you to the tower.
I like it so far.
Perhaps we
And
deal with it after.
but there's no people on the streets. Why not?
Where's the door in relation to me?
Where are you guys sitting in the cart? You never really said. In the wagon.
I'd
So
like
is
to
it-
sit.
Is it like three seats that face each other? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah. It's like a closed box car kind of thing being pulled by a horse.
Well, we're more of a research, gather information, and then if we deem necessary, attack. Otherwise, we just go on the defense. We report it and see what the higher ups want to do.
Mhm.
We're not exactly the Royal Marines.
Yes, it's probably better for us to go to the tower and see if anyone else has any idea as to what's going on. Because we're not sure how many there might be lurking in the city.
And besides, we only have one person, well, two, if you count yourself, who can actually see the creature, and one who can smell it. We're not exactly at advantage here.
Right. Okay. Well. Okay. Good test. I see it. As you guys are talking, Victor opens the door and steps out of the cart, out of the wagon. Kind of walks along. Are you walking alongside of it?
Yeah, I'll just walk / jog lightly next to it, maybe
Bad
slightly
lass.
behind it.
Okay. While you're out there, what was your something you notice while you're out there? You don't smell any people. Like the scent of human is missing. It's almost refreshing, to be honest.
They released all the human stench away.
What did you say?
They Febrezed all the human stench away. Magically. Magic Febreze.
Yeah, but that's as you guys are going along in the wagon, that's what you are able to discern.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out around.
Do you let them know that, or do you keep that to yourself?
Yeah, I'll tell them it's like there's no scent of any human out here at all.
Is there any kindred? Aside from us.
I mean, you can look around, but you don't see anything.
I'll ask Victor if he smells any. He doesn't smell any.
Dr. Stein, you can make a sense the unseen roll again.
Okay.
Because there
I
are
swear.
kindred that can go invisible, so you might be able to see one if you roll high enough, if they're there. You look around. No.
Who's driving our carriage?
One of the hired hands that
Okay.
Victor brought on. Or, sorry, Dr. Stein.
Ah, so he's either a watchman or Reginald.
He's one of the watchmen.
Well, we
He
told
really-
Reginald to stay behind, so.
Yeah.
Well, a watchman means he knows how to shoot a gun and
He-
should have.
He does, yes. He can shoot.
I like to imagine that every single helper is called Reginald.
Reginald 1, Reginald 2, Reginald 3.
Reginald B.
Little more diversity. Like, you got Reginald, you got Beginald, you got...
I imagine to barrel all of them are Reginald. He can't be bothered to like learn the names.
I got other things to do.
So he's just like Reginald 2. Hey, focus.
Clearly, I'm the most hated. Yeah. I guess I'll start loading my hunting rifle.
I'm going
Okay.
to pull over to... Well, like, pop my head out the door and be like, Victor, why don't you hop up with the driver and tell him to go a little faster.
Boogie.
I will.
Let's boogie this buggy.
I will speed up and tell the carriage driver to step on it.
You
On the horse? How rude.
Whip it good.
he does. He does. He whips it good. Yes, he snaps the reins and the horse begins to move faster. You guys feel the pace quicken.
Is there like a step on the outside or something that I could stand on and hold on to?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
As you are kind of swinging around to get onto that side step, you glance to the front of the wagon, in front of the horse, about a block up, and there are two large wolves standing on all fours, standing in the road. Facing the wagon.
We're about to Tokyo drift this bitch.
Well, you know how we do it, Tokyo.
When you do, make sure you launch me at them so I can just land in them.
That would be freaking cool.
Do I have time to try and smell what they are from how far away we are?
It's a long way away to smell something.
Then
when
I will
you're
wait till we get a
moving.
little closer.
Do you let anybody know what's going on? The driver has clearly seen them.
Yeah, I'll just like open the door a little bit, or a window or something that opens. Be like, we got wolves, and then close it with no further things said.
You feel the pace quicken a little bit more as you hear the watchman that Dr. Stein has hired. Yeah! He's trying to get the horses to pick up the pace a bit.
I open the curtain. I assume it's like a curtain or
Yeah.
the glass. Hey, little more explanation. Like regular
Okay.
wolves.
There are two wolves. I don't know. Are they regular wolves? Are they
They're
large?
very large.
Two very large wolves.
They're not wolves.
Regular wolves in the middle of London streets.
Possible.
Like if they were standing up on all fours, they come about to here to me. Which puts them at about
Okay.
about
Massive.
4 feet tall.
the dire
This
wolves.
big boy.
Well,
I'm still.
I will move. I will get Matthias to move so I can.
No, don't
I
mind
guess
me. You just
I'll
kind of.
try to find a window that I can point my hunting rifle out of. So I
You
can
guys
shoot
are
them in
coming
the
up
face.
on them. I do need you to roll some. There's no rolling initiative. It just happens. You guys got. I do need to add them. Do need to add them to the sheet. Gotta add them to the combat tracker. The twackle. Where did
The Twackle.
Cracker. We're having crackers.
twackle?
Who brought crackers? I do like them.
Did you bring enough
They're
to
spicy.
share? Oh.
Crackers and oysters and hot sauce. Oh my god, I need some.
Ooh,
I know what I'm buying tomorrow.
I want ceviche.
Big boy wolf.
Oh man, I
Wait,
don't
wolf.
remember what was. Oh, how did we calculate initiative? You guys remember? It was dexterity plus
There's,
something, right?
Initiative
Athletics.
is composure and awareness.
Composure and awareness. Aha. Composure and awareness. Cool. Composure is a social that puts them at 4. So they go. The
hey,
wolves
you're missing
go.
somebody.
Ow. Hang on. Let me get him. Where did they go? I have. What? What? Where did my guys go? What happened?
Where are you?
What happened to my people?
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
So glad Tom DeLonge is just regular crazy. Not like malicious crazy.
Yeah, he's just really into aliens.
Who's in
I
there?
mean, who
respect-
isn't?
There you go. There's your hired hand.
No,
What are you
you're missing
talking about?
Matthias.
Yeah,
I'll
the
get
crazy
him.
guy.
I'll get him. Don't worry.
Okay.
He's not on our side. Let's be honest. We don't need him on the combat tracker.
Also, I would like Spot to not be there because he's not here.
Yeah.
He's not here. He cannot be injured in any way.
I will hide him. You guys can't
He's
see
at
him.
home.
He's not there.
He's not here.
I completely forgot about the hired hand, honestly.
You guys want Matthias on the combat tracker?
Yeah.
I'd
That
rather him
depends.
not be anywhere near us, but you know.
I mean, so far he seems to like us. So.
If he's gonna turn against us, no.
If he's cool, then yes.
I mean, it depends on how much Josh wants this game to end.
How fast do you want to get back to Sanguine Isles?
That's a good question.
Fast or not that fast?
You could just cause an apocalypse.
Because we could just end this right here.
TPK, let's go.
Oh, baby.
I'd rather-
Via giant wolves.
I want Dr. Anton Stein to make it to World War II.
No.
I don't.
No.
I definitely
do.
don't. Of course I don't. I have, like, a consciousness.
What?
I have-
Awesome.
I have a conscience that's telling me no.
I also have a conscience, but it's telling me many different things.
Consciences do not belong
Not a surprise.
to tabletop role playing.
That's exactly where they belong.
I'm
Not in the
gonna-
outside world.
I'm
That's
gonna
not how you
put
make
him-
money.
I'm gonna put him as a neutral on the combat tracker because you guys really aren't sure where he stands right now.
I hate this bastard.
And
He's out of
he
sight.
is he's a very speedy boy. He's
He's a very speedy boy.
he has very high awareness and a decent composure. So I guess he goes first.
Mm-hmm. You
It
do?
does nothing.
He does. He sits there. He. Oh, this is exciting. And then, the wolves and Adelaide go at the same time. Actually, Adelaide, what is your dexterity?
3?
The wolves go first.
Okay. Just go fuck myself then.
As you guys are now at a high rate of speed, barreling down the street. I see what I did there.
I
The
approve.
the wolves are going to try to grab a hold of the wheels of the wagon with their big teeth. This is an opposed check against your hired hand.
Come on, Reginald.
Simply don't do that, giant wolves, please.
This would be. Wow. Okay, so hired hand swerves out of the way on a horse and buggy from one of
Tokyo
the
Drift.
wolves. You guys feel the wagon kind of tilt and sway, and the second wolf gets out of the way of both, swerving around where they were as they're trying to bite a hold of the wheels to the wagon to slow you guys down or stop you. You're not sure, and they're now behind you, and you are past that intersection where they were. Adelaide, that makes it your turn. They are behind you, and you can hear them barking and snarling and giving chase.
Okay, I want to. Can I like lean out? Like, is there like a window I can like lean out of to like make eye contact with the wolves?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna lean out and I guess make eye contact with Big Boy Wolf number 1.
Yeah, basically you go to the side of the cart, the side of the wagon, open that side door that Victor's been poking his head into, and look out, and they're right behind the buggy.
Oh shit. I am going to use compel.
Compel? This is an
Yes.
opposed
Yeah,
roll.
so it's my charisma and dominate versus their intelligence and resolve.
Okay. Versus their intelligence and resolve.
Yeah.
Okay. You can only see one of them right now.
Yeah, I wanted to do whatever one I can see.
Okay.
I assumed it was Big Boy number 1.
Okay. What would you like to tell Big Boy number 1?
Leave.
Okay. The wolf seems to slow down when you say that.
Okay. That's 1.
But that doesn't cost you any. It doesn't take a rouse check or anything for you to do
Nope.
that. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Okay, that one seems to have backed off.
Okie dokie.
That brings us to the hired hand. Nope, Victor. Sorry. Oh, what were you doing during that, Victor? Because you have the same initiative order. What is your dexterity?
2.
Okay, yeah. So you would go next.
I'm going to use feral whispers to just to communicate to this wolf that if it wishes to live, it should leave. Otherwise, I will eviscerate it completely.
Is that like message? Do they get to respond? How does that work?
I don't know. It just says simple communication requires no dice pool test. Persuading an animal to perform a service requires a thing. And then summoning an animal uses a different role. So just talking to it doesn't need anything.
Okay. Okay,
It
so
just lets me talk in a different language other than English.
gotcha. So basically, you bark at the dog that's left, or the one that's still chasing. Like you're running alongside the buggy. And there's that other wolf that's there, and you start barking at it to get it to go away. Essentially, you're letting it know, hey, if you don't leave, I'm gonna kill you, basically. And if there was an equivalence to a dog laughing, that would be the response.
Like a coyote laughing.
Yeah, kinda.
Got laughed at by a dog, dude.
This isn't a dog. This is
It's a dog.
He's a big boy.
It's a dog.
Talking's free. You haven't actually taken an action yet.
I'm gonna activate feral weapons.
Okay. Does that cost you anything?
It says no skill roll is needed to activate the thing.
Cool deal.
I just make real big claws.
Your hands turn into claws. Okay.
I'm gonna turn and stop right in front of him.
Oh, he's right behind the buggy. There's really nowhere to get between the two of you. You can run.
At him?
You can, huh?
Can I try and hit him?
You can certainly try.
I'd like to try.
Sure.
Don't laugh at me.
We definitely will.
So it's brawl.
Not you, him.
Or yeah, it's gonna be brawl plus your, is it your strength, I think, or was it your dexterity?
I don't know. His punch basically is punchy stabby weapon.
It's gonna be your dex then, but you've activated Protean, so you get an extra dice.
Okay, so I push +1, and
Mhm.
it's brawl plus dex.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't want to get touched by that. That is basically a stalemate. You go to attack him, and the two of you kind of get entangled and tumble around on the ground. The wagon pulling a little further ahead of the two of you. Nobody takes any damage, but you have successfully slowed the creature down.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
That brings us to Beryl.
Is me.
Is you.
Is me.
Is you.
Well, it's Is there glass in front of me so I can shoot the thing? Do
Not.
I have is
What do you mean?
no? Like, is there like a carriage window? Or is it just curtains?
Oh, it's just curtains.
Okay, then I'll open the curtains. I will go to the back of the carriage, use my hunting rifle, and shoot at it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You're taking a shot at wolf number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I said I was gonna do it, but I realized I have a thing that I could do, but it's fine. Is it just firearms?
It's gonna be your wits plus firearms.
Got it. Give me this.
4 successes. Wow. I don't know if he would even be aware that you are trying to shoot at him. He does not know you're shooting at him. You successfully hit. With your firearm. How much damage does that do? Is that a small one?
It's a hunting rifle, so it's not a small one.
Oh. It's the ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Don't know.
He'll take some damage. You hit him. There's no roll to it. It just happens. Yeah. He does take some damage.
Some damage.
You guys see his status, like how much health he has or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see how much health he's got?
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Well,
We'll ignore it. We didn't see it. We don't see it.
yeah, we can ignore
We
it.
saw nothing.
Mostly because
Okay.
I can't read.
We can be good role players.
Read.
I can't read.
That brings us to Dr. Stein's turn.
Okay, do I know that they tried to grab the wheel? The wheels?
Unless you were like looking out, probably not. I mean, nobody said anything.
Mm.
Victor was the only one that actually saw them trying to do it. And he is currently entangled with a wolf that just got shot.
Okay.
But you do definitely, like, you know something's going on.
Yeah, no, I had an idea to set up a little defense if they did get their teeth on the wheels.
Okay.
But if I don't know that they were going for them, I wouldn't think of it. That's not good. I think I will just pull out my revolver.
Okay.
And since I don't have silver bullets, I'm just going to try to not really try and hurt them, but I'm going to try and shoot out a fang. You know, like those guys would shoot out the cigarette. I'm trying to do that, but with his fang.
It's definitely a trick shot. So the difficulty is going to be higher, but you have specialties.
Yes.
So
Trick shot.
it's going to cancel out, so it'll just be a straight roll for you.
Okay. So firearms
and wits. And the animal is aware now that people be shooting. Oh, so close. You did not hit. Luckily, that was not a botch. Otherwise, you may have hit your friend who is still tangled up with the wolf.
Please don't shoot me.
I mean, you'll be all right.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still, please don't shoot me.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. As the buggy is barreling down the street, makes a sharp turn to the right, and continues on. And let's see, the people who have their heads poked outside right now are Beryl out of one door and Dr. Stein out of the other, unless you guys are like stacked up on top of each other, like Three Stooges style. You know what I mean?
Window. But yes.
Sure, why not? The three of you who were looking out of the cart from a window, about halfway up one of the buildings, a large creature bursts out, shattering the glass, lands on the ground behind the cart, behind the buggy, and now there is a about 11-foot tall werewolf running between Victor and the buggy, giving chase.
No.
Why is this Bloodborne?
What do you mean? I've never played Bloodborne.
You and I had the same idea. Why?
I've never played the game. I don't know what you mean.
Why is this Bloodborne?
This is the first boss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly the first.
It kind of is. It's funny.
And it is his turn. He gets to go before Matthias.
Oh, great. The cleric piece gets to go.
Oh, fun.
He is going to he's gonna grab a hold of the wagon behind. Basically, he's gonna stick his claws into the back of the wagon to try to stop you. Not very many successes, but
Swinging at us. You have to roll, shoot, hit with the axe.
Oh, that's not good. Don't know what that means. The claws dig into the back of the buggy, and you can feel yourselves slowing down drastically.
That's not good. That's not good.
Matthias looks out the window behind you. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. And he is going to try to use dementation on the werewolf. One of you knows something about that. A little something, something.
Not I.
I know things.
You know something. Let's see what the roll is. That is... Oh, okay. No, I want this one. Manipulation plus dominate versus composure and intelligence. That's good. That's okay, I guess. Not a crit, but Matthias rolled pretty high. Oh, I just read that. Don't. Composure and intelligence. Okay, here we go. Composure. Oh. This one. What happened? Where'd the roll go? Where'd it go? What happened? Why? There we go. My roll just disappeared into the nether. So Matthias just kind of looks out the back window past Beryl. His eyes flash for a moment, and then the werewolf like abruptly just lets go of the buggy. It begins scratching at its own face. And
Solid.
snarling at itself. That brings us to just the wolf, and then it will be Adelaide's turn. I say just the wolf, but just the wolf is attacking our boy Victor here. Victor, you can make a brawl check, or you can try to dodge it.
I rolled brawl plus something, or just brawl?
Brawl, and it'd be dexterity, or you can do, if you would like to dodge, it would be dexterity and athletics.
No, we both brawl.
Okay. So if you beat it, you'll do damage instead. Ooh. Once again, you guys are tied up, entangled together. Kind of saucy. Adelaide.
There's not much I can do. Because the one wolf is engaged with Victor.
Mm-hmm.
And then the werewolf is clawing its eyes out.
Yep, Matthias definitely did something to it.
I am going to kind of lean up to the driver and be like, can you go a little faster, please?
He kind of turns. The horses can only take us so fast.
I can only give it so much, Captain.
I'm giving it all she's got.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the hired hand. He doesn't really have anything to do, and Beryl, you would go at the same time.
Well, it giant thing.
There is a giant thing scratching his face off.
Can I shoot it? I'll ask Matthias. Can I? Is it alright?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Entirely up to you.
I'll shoot the little one. I want to make sure that
Okay.
I'm scared of the big. I'm scared
No,
of the
it's
big boy. I
it's
don't have silver bullets. I got one, and it's a 45 millimeter, and it doesn't fit in my gun.
Oh.
I got the one. I got the one, and it doesn't fit inside of it.
Gotcha.
Any
Gotcha.
of my
Gotcha.
weapons.
Okay. Okay. So
So
go ahead.
I'll shoot the little one.
Go shoot the little one. Okay. Go ahead and fire wits and firearms.
Got it.
Oh. Oh no.
Should
Victor.
have shot the big one.
Victor. Victor? Thorn? Hi. So the difference between the rolls are so high, I need you to make a dexterity and athletics roll.
I told you not to shoot me.
Because the
You
wolf
told me not to shoot you.
the wolf has crit and is trying to position you between.
Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot
That
me.
is not enough. You get shoosted.
He did well.
I told you not to shoot me. You shot me. So I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
have to-
not Barrel's fault. The wolf kind of forced you into it.
Well, then he has to die.
So that's 3 damage from the bullet plus the 1 that was the difference. Minus half because you're a vampire. So you only take 2 points of non-aggravated damage. So standard damage.
I don't like this thing.
You do have a lot of hit points though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all that health though when I fight the big boy.
The big boy.
Don't do that. Did you not learn from the cleric beast?
No, I learned from the cleric beast. You just gotta dip, dodge, and duck, and roll around on the ground and stab it in the foot.
If you can dodge a bullet, you can dodge a werewolf. Oh wait, you can't dodge either.
Oh.
Dr. Stein.
Um,
Sure.
I'm gonna go up to
Did I skip
Reginald
Victor?
and-
Did I skip you? No, you guys tangled up. Okay, yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna go up to Reginald and be like, "You got a knife on you?"
He kind of takes out a knife. It's like a good sized blade.
Oh, so it's a Australian knife. Gotcha.
No, it's not that big.
Cracked out on D.
No, it's
Uh-oh.
not that big. Come on now.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to cut my hand, rub the blood on the knife, and jump off and run to Victor and his werewolf.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I am doing Scorpion's touch too, so I guess I need to do a rouse check.
Yes, that'll be a rouse check. You succeed. You do not get hungrier. You stay the beast inside you, not the two on the street currently. Is that take an action? Is that your turn to do that, or?
I have to concentrate for a turn and force blood through an opening.
So it would be.
Usually self-inflict. Yeah.
Okay, but I will say that you're able to make it to the two of them, and they're kind of it's weird because they're keeping up with the buggy, but they're like constantly fighting for position.
They're hug running. Gotcha.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, sure. It is Werewolf's turn. I need to make a check. What did he fail by last time? He got 3. He has broken free of the dementation. He stops scratching at his face. And he looks at the buggy that is pulling ahead, and he kind of looks back, and he's trying to make a decision, like, do I help this situation back here, or do I continue? Like, those of you who are looking, You can tell, like, he's thinking about what he needs to do. This isn't some ravenous beast that has lost all control. This is a very calculating creature. Looks back, looks at the buggy, turns around to face Dr. Stein.
Have at thee.
Its turn was to break free, though, so it doesn't actually get to take an action.
I know it's not a knife, but it's all I got.
Close enough, man. Matthews is kind of looking out the window. Oh, that's not good. Ideas? Anybody?
And
No?
shoot it again.
Shit.
Yeah, not much.
He takes out a vial of something. Bottoms up.
What's that?
Fuck.
I should probably leave. And he steps out of the of
Yes.
the buggy.
Oh boy.
Walk away. So I'm gonna yell at the other two.
What are you going to yell at them?
Walk away, Matthias.
Walk away. It is, however, that is Matthews's whole turn. As he steps out of the buggy, you can kind of see like gray on his skin starting to form, like gray patches of skin starting to take hold, I guess.
He's got great skin.
And as that's happening, like his arms are starting to get very large, and he kind of bends over and kneels on the road after hopping out of the buggy, and screams out in pain. That's his whole turn. It is now Wolfie boy. He's gonna attack you, Victor. You only got a 2. Beat a 2. You guys been rolling the same thing for the last 2 turns. Come on.
Nope.
Still, you guys are rolling around. Keeping up with the buggy, remarkably. It's crazy.
I mean, tying means I don't take damage.
You're not wrong. You're holding them at bay. That brings us to Adelaide's turn, and then it will be Victor's turn.
So
Yes.
can I throw a knife at the big boy wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have like a dagger with me.
Okay.
What would that be?
That what you're throwing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to chuck it at him. To like at the window.
That is going to be that will be throwing
Mhm.
and dexterity. Victor, I need you to make a dexterity.
I see how it is.
I need you to make
Suppose
it
we'll
a
leave then.
dexterity and athletics check again, because he crit the dodge. Not enough. What's the?
I'll just leave then, I guess. No one wants me here.
I
You're
want
fine.
you here.
Don't be dramatic.
yeah.
You're fighting a wolf.
Oh,
What do you
that's not a bullet either. You take 4 points of
4
yeah.
from a little dagger?
It's a bladed weapon.
Oh.
The damage isn't halved like it is for you guys on bullets.
Sorry, Victor.
You hurt a lot.
You've almost killed me.
You're not. No. If your damage track fills up with aggravated damage, then you go into torpor.
I'm aware, but it looks like I'm almost dead.
It doesn't look good, that's for sure. Victor's real banged up at this point, and all the damage has been caused by his own party members.
You gotta roll higher, bud.
Stop hitting me!
It's not his
Stop trying
fault
to
though,
help him.
and it's not your guys' fault either, because the wolf, on both times it has tried to dodge, has crit.
Go for the one that I'm not entangled with.
Is
Okay.
it?
Well,
How about that?
Fair enough.
Victor, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit the wolf.
Okay.
And I have a question about that.
Yes.
Because in the other sessions, we've been running my feral weapons as hand-to-hand. Because it was brawl plus strength.
Oh, have we been doing that?
I think so.
Sure. Go for it.
I was just confused. Because which one is it?
If we've been doing it in previous sessions as brawl plus strength, then use that.
Okay.
It's just we haven't played for 4 weeks.
it's been a minute.
It's been a while. Hey, you beat
There's
it.
all of my dice.
You beat it.
Because of strength.
What is the damage on that?
I don't know. It just says there's a +2 modifier to damage.
Oh, so
to whatever
2.
a natural weapon is.
So you deal 4 points of damage. Oh, that's not good. Boop. He has taken the point of aggravated damage. He looks real bad. This thing is messed up now.
Good. So am I. I'm not happy about it.
It yelps when you finally dig into it.
Is this an actual wolf, or does it seem like it's a person turned into a wolf?
It definitely has the same kind of smell that the big one has.
At this point, I don't care.
This isn't an actual wolf. Beryl,
Hi.
it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the wolf. I'm going to yell out to the doctor. Perhaps walk away. Matthias. He's not looking healthy. Bad idea. This is stupidity at its finest, and it's not you, it's just
not-
everything.
It's not you, it's me.
You're gonna
It's
shoot
not
me
you,
or
it's everything that's happening. Can I assume I can't see the wolf? Like, I can't look at it in the eyes?
No, it's facing away from you currently. It is.
Right.
You guys are getting quite a bit of ways from it now, but luckily you have a rifle and not like a throwy thing or
A knifey
a
boy.
small gun. You got big boy. So if you would like
Well-
to shoot, you can still.
I want to, but Victor seems really mad.
I mean, there is another
Just
target.
shoot the other one. There's another target.
Don't talk to me like that, alright? I'm a fancy boy.
You already
Fuck.
shot me. I will talk to
No
you how I
fucking
please.
fancy boy. Don't you talk to me like that. I'm gonna put you in a kennel, and I'm not gonna let you out, is what's gonna happen.
I will stab you.
Already almost
I
put him
don't care.
down.
Don't. I will try again. Wits plus firearm.
Firearms. You are correct. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Shoot the boy.
That's
I'll
a
shoot.
good roll. Who
Gonna
you
shoot that
you
thing. Uh,
shooting at the big one? At the big at the werewolf?
No, I was shooting at the little one simply because Victor's back talking me. I mean, Thorn's back talking me, but I'd say it's Victor. One and the same. No character voice, no distinguished person or PC.
Okay, you hit it. What's
Okay.
what's the damage on that? Let's see here. +3. You'll beat it by 2. Woo! It's not looking good.
Great.
It's not looking good at all.
I'm hangry. So I guess
Yes,
it's up
you
to
are.
Victor. I'll pass my turn.
Anton,
All right.
what would
So
you like to do?
I got the big wolf looking right at me,
Oh yeah.
and somehow I got Victor and Small Wolf right next to me. Right?
Well, they've gone further on because they're kind of like trying to keep up with the buggy.
Okay.
But you went back. You guys have kind of been traveling. It's weird. It's a weird scene because you're all kind of like traveling together, but you're fighting for position, and yeah. So what are you doing?
I'm going for the wolf that Victor is grappling with.
Okay.
I'm going up since I'm behind him now, I'm going for the back,
Sure.
and I'm going to try and just stab him.
Sure. So that's gonna be dexterity and melee, I believe.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, dex and melee.
Wow.
Well, bad news for you. Not bad news for Victor, but bad news for you, because you have engaged in melee combat with something. It beat you by a lot. You are going to take some damage here as you try to stab it. It lashes out and bites a hold of your leg and tears a chunk out, dealing aggravated damage. You, sir,
Not feeling so good.
take 3 points of aggravated damage.
Okay. I immediately hit the ground and I start doing that Peter Griffin thing.
It beat you by 5.
Yeah, I rolled zeros across
Yeah,
the board. I
yeah.
only had 4 dice anyway.
Yep. That brings us to the werewolf. Dr. Stein.
Yes.
Would you like to dodge as the werewolf tries to grab at you?
I would like to dodge with my knife into his hand.
You can certainly try. You can roll. Okay, so if you want to, in response to it attacking you, attack in return, you can roll your dexterity plus melee. Or if you want to try to get out of the way entirely, you can roll dexterity and athletics.
Sorry, you went robo voice on my end.
Oh no.
What was the last
Am
thing?
I back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So
Just
you can
the last one you said.
dexterity and athletics if you want to dodge.
Okay. No, because then I have even less chance of surviving. Okay, so melee and dexterity.
Sorry. Something. Okay, so I completely forgot. This is something I haven't been taking into account. Is that your stamina score counts as damage soaking? That's something I haven't been taking into account. So, with that said, Victor, you haven't actually taken any damage.
I am super good.
I think you owe Adelaide and Beryl an apology.
No, you still hit me.
But you were fine.
You were fine.
You still hit me.
But did you die though?
I need to cut
Did you
here.
die though?
Is the werewolf dead?
No.
Then
No,
you can
but I
still
got
die.
it almost there. I let you finish.
No,
it off.
no, not the little one. The big one.
No problem. Matthews is taking care of it.
Until it's dead, it's not taken care of.
You
Whiny.
need.
I'll let it eat you first and see how you feel.
I didn't jump out of the carriage to engage with it.
I didn't know there was an actual big werewolf.
He's a
Oh,
big
look
boy.
at Adelaide.
Hang
Men,
on.
It just.
You're a man too.
I'm a young boy, as you
He's a
keep
boy.
pointing out. You can't have it both ways.
He's just a boy.
Sorry, go on.
Well,
No,
Adelaide
I had
could make
to-
you a man.
I had to wave
No?
at Duff. I had to wave at Duff to cut. We're kind of on break at the moment. I waved at Duff. Well, I waved. Just no, Duff, don't, not yet. My monitor shut off.
Ah,
So everything like moved over to another one and resized, and I had to move everything back.
got it.
So, okay, Duff. There you go. Now we can keep going. So yeah. So, in order to hurt Victor, you gotta deal a lot of damage.
I am even tankier than I first realized.
Yeah.
But he's such a bitch about it.
Well, that was when I was close to getting actual damage.
That
could hurt
said,
me.
Dr. Stein has rolled a 2 against the werewolf trying to grab him. Two. Just rolled 8 dice and got 2 successes.
Considering the odds of me tying, I think that should count as a win.
Yes, it doesn't grab a hold of you. You win. So it swipes at you to grab a hold, and luckily for you, you're able to dodge out of the way. And then, out of the corner of your eye, a very large fist rolls through. A large fist that the werewolf did not see or hear coming.
Did not see that coming.
It did not see it. It's very big, like this big. His big fist, as big as my head, at least. It smashes right into the side of the werewolf's head. You hear some cracking sounds. You're pretty sure something just broke. You're not sure if it was the knuckles or the face of the werewolf. Both of these are large creatures. You're now looking at the gray abomination of a thing is not quite as tall as the werewolf, but it is much stockier.
I'm going to point my bloody knife at the werewolf, and I'm going to be like, you might want to get that checked out by a doctor.
Okay. werewolf does have regular stats though. It takes some damage. Not much, but it takes some damage. That is Matthews's turn as he smacks the side of the face of the werewolf. That brings us to regular wolf. Regular wolf. Regular wolf.
Regular wolf.
Victor. You're still getting attacked. This thing's kind of gone into feral mode. Before you could tell like there was some method to its madness, but now the thing is just so hurt that it's trying anything it can as it tries to bite onto you. So you can go ahead and try to get out of the way, or you can try to hit it, or whatever you will.
If I were to try and bite it in return, would that still count as an attack?
Well, if you failed, it would hit you, and if you succeed, then you would do damage to it instead.
Then I will bite it.
All right. Go
Is
ahead.
that the same roll?
Yeah, it's the same roll as if you were gonna hit.
Okay.
4. That's a success. So that's 2, 3 damage.
And then under feral weapons, it says the vampiric bite attacks still only deal 2 points of aggravated damage despite the number of successes, but do not suffer the called shot penalty.
Ah, okay. Oh, you're biting it.
Yeah, I bit it.
Oh no. Oh. Are you trying to drain it?
Nope, just wanted to bite it.
You just bit it. Okay. Well, you
Just
did.
bit it because close range.
Okay. Well, this is a magical creature. I know you
Wait.
have a thing.
Right. But you also said it was it smelled somewhat human?
It's a werewolf. This isn't like they're people who can turn into werewolves. They've been cursed, kind of. Or at least some think they're cursed. The clans. It's a magical creature. Like you can
So
you
it
can
would
tell.
not fall under the farmer flaw thing that I have.
No, not at all.
Did I drink?
Okay.
Oh, then I will drink because I thought that it counted for as person
No.
as far as farmer goes.
I'm gonna say, since this is part of combat, the biting was your turn, and then next turn you can start to pull in the essence. That brings us to Adelaide. No, yeah, Adelaide. Oh, that was the werewolf's turn. The wolf's turn. He did that on. Oh man. Okay.
I bit him in defense.
Yeah. Okay. Adelaide, it is your turn.
Do I have to make eye contact with the wolf in order to compel it?
I believe.
Because it doesn't say.
Compel. If it doesn't say there, most dominate powers require eye contact with the victim. If it doesn't say otherwise, then I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I call out to see if I can get the wolf's attention?
Yeah. So part of that is catching the eyes of someone actively attempting to avoid a vampire's gaze requires a contest of the users. So it'd be your resolve plus intimidation versus their wits and awareness.
That's not gonna be.
You actually beat it.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The werewolf or the little
wolf.
one? The wolf that is currently being bit?
Yes.
Yeah, you beat it.
Okay. Doop doop. Doop doop.
Are you about to take my meal from me?
No, I'm not gonna take your meal.
What are you going to compel it to do? What's this?
That's compel, and then it's intelligence and resolve.
Intelligence and resolve. I don't think you can beat that. Yeah, no, it failed.
I'm going to tell it don't move.
Victor, Meal stops struggling.
I helped you.
So here's the thing. You're already only at one hunger. And in order for you to remove that one hunger, you have to kill. Normally it's humans, but this is a magical creature who is sometimes kind of human. I'll allow
it
it.
falls under my blood resonance specifically for magical creatures.
Yes, it does. Oh yeah, your blood resonance. Okay. So you're gonna drain it?
I'm gonna drain it.
Victor starts to drink. Drinks and drinks and drinks. Doesn't take long. You guys are in a heated situation. You are able to remove your last point of hunger for the first time in a very, very, very long time. You're full. You're not hungry. This is a weird sensation. Also, sometimes magical beings bestow certain qualities upon the people who drain them dry.
Do I become more Wolfman than I already am?
Victor, you grow about a foot,
What the fuck?
I'm 7.5 feet tall now.
and you have 2 extra points of strength for the remainder of the scene.
Oh, so I have a 6 strength then.
Yeah. Just to give you guys some inclination of how strong that is,
I filled up all the dots. Plus
in
1.
in this setting, right? He could throw the buggy that you guys are all in. He could
Don't do
use it
that.
as a weapon.
Don't do that.
Hulk smash.
There's a few very large creatures right now. But that's
So am I permanently a foot taller? Is that part permanent?
no, it's not permanent. The effects will wear off.
Rip.
Okay.
Yeah. It will
Why
wear
are you
off.
sad? Why are you
Because I wanted
sad
to
you're not
be
a
a-
fucking giant?
Because I want to be even bigger.
He wants to be our Hagrid.
That makes it Barrel's turn.
Oh,
You watch this happen.
the thing's dead?
Yeah. The thing he was eating is now dead. As the buggy begins to careen around another corner, you still have clean line of sight on the werewolf.
Is it the doctor?
The doctor?
So.
Oh, Matthias
No, Anton.
or Anton? Anton's there. He got hurt.
Great.
It's not as bad as we thought it was, but it's still real bad.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Can Victor get him?
You don't know.
Okay. Well then. Is he far enough away from the giant werewolf?
The doctor?
Yeah.
The doctor's like on the ground because you said it yourself. You got down and were like holding your leg when you got bit.
Yeah, but then the thing
You didn't
attacked me.
It
and I
attacked.
dodged.
Yeah, you dodged. So you like rolled out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's on the ground with the werewolf like standing over him, and then Big Matthias like punched the werewolf in the face.
Sick Matthias. Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
thick
guess
boy.
I'll shoot the werewolf. There's, no point in doing anything else but helping him.
Okay.
Don't shoot the crazy guy.
Not the crazy guy. I like him. Thus far.
For now.
You kind of, sort of, maybe sometimes like Victor.
Ooh.
Hey now,
Yeah.
watch your mouth. I'm
All
big.
right. So that is at
Yeah, well, I'm never watching my mouth. You know this.
Not you, Anton. He's within range for me to use him as a weapon.
Ooh.
Anton,
You
roll more.
You miss the werewolf, but he did not roll high enough to like get somebody else in the way.
Okay.
Like the little guy was doing.
Well, that's fine. I'll pass my
He
turn.
didn't crit, basically. That brings us to Dr. Stein's turn.
Okay, so I'm like near this werewolf guy's feet then, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slice at his ankles with the knife.
Sure, go ahead. He doesn't want that to happen. He's gonna try to grab you.
And then it's strength.
For you with the knife, it's melee and dex because it's a smaller blade.
He grabbed me.
He did grab you. The werewolf definitely grabbed you. Now he's gonna throw you.
Damn it.
So he like steps out of the way as you're trying to slash at his feet, and he just grabs a hold of you and chucks you straight up.
Okay.
Let's see here. I need to roll. No, not that. This. Okay. You are thrown 40 feet into the air.
Okay.
All right.
I can fly.
You can fly.
I am flying, boy.
The werewolf is now singing, I will show you the world. And you come crashing down. You take just a single point of fall damage. Because your stamina is fairly high. It's not bad. Congratulations. But that was your turn. That was your turn. We're gonna stop here for our break. We're gonna take that real quick. So everyone, I'm gonna roll the mid roll, and then we will be back. I don't know if Duff wants to cut this part out or not. I have no idea, but I'm gonna run things 5 to 10 minutes. I guess there's no rush to get back. We're recording everything.
I was gonna say, can I not come back in 10 minutes to finish my meal?
We need to finish. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. Who would done it?
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around.
Wow.
Hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth, and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Oh
I'm
my God.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Welcome back. We have
audio working?
Your audio's on. Check. Everything's good. Had to come back real quick because the mid-roll is only 10 minutes long, so it ended abruptly. Anyway, we have returned. The chase in the streets is still happening. What was that? You better not smell. The chase in the streets is still happening. You've got a werewolf left with Big Boy Matthias and Victor and Dr. Stein are all there kind of fighting this thing. It is Matthias's turn. So he's gonna try to hit it. With his that's a lot. That's a lot of successes. Werewolf gets cracked in the head again. Doesn't take much damage, but it does get hit as Matthias just uppercuts the thing, and his head kind of recoils back, and he snaps back at Matthias. He's gonna bite him. Gonna be a bitey boy. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That is a critical hit from the werewolf.
Oh no, Matthias.
It's a crit. The werewolf bites into this large, bulking thing that is Matthias now. You guys never actually decided on what to call it, but latches onto his throat, And that's a lot of damage. Lots of aggravated damage. Whoa. That brings us to Adelaide or Victor. Which one of you has the highest dex score? I think it's Adelaide. Adelaide?
3.
Oh, I thought you were frozen.
No, I was thinking.
Okay.
Brain no work. Brain go brrr, dead. How far away are Matthias and the werewolf?
From you, you're still in the buggy, right?
Yeah.
It's like a good block now.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I got none. That's my
Alright.
turn. I got none.
All right, Victor.
I'm gonna take my newly enlarged body, and I'm gonna go stab this werewolf in the back.
Go stick him in the back.
Shove my claws in him.
All right. Gonna try to not get stuck.
Okay. So how do I do my enhanced strength? Because I have 4 dots. Do I just do the +2 modifier?
You could do +2, or you can click on brawl and then click and drag the dice from strength, and then right click twice like you normally would to add dice.
Okay. And that's still with the +1 because of protean stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So total, you should have +3. Is that the right number of dice?
I think so. Strength of 4, brawl of 3, +2.
4, 5, 6. No, you're short one.
One.
Okay. So you matched his score. In order to not get, or his roll. So in order to not get hit by you, he had to let go of Matthias. And basically turns around and grabs hold of your wrist as you're like trying to scratch at him. And kind of like stops you and holds you there. And he doesn't seem to like you anymore, because he can tell, like you see that sense of recognition on his face, and you can see the body laying on the ground. Like he knows what you did.
I lick my lips and just stare at him full in the face.
I don't like that image.
Oh no. It's Barrel's turn.
My turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot the big boy wolf. The werewolf.
Okay.
I can do that with a hunting rifle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. That one. Wrong one.
One success.
The game hates me.
Three successes. Also, not a crit, so Victor's
Got it.
safe.
Okay, well, I wasn't worried about that.
So
but
you shoot.
fair.
I will say after this, you're gonna have to reload your rifle.
Okay, then I'll do that next round.
The buggy is further away now. Like after you take that shot, you can no longer see them because they all have all kind of stopped to fight, and the buggy is continuing on.
Then can I jump out?
Yep, Adelaide, you're the only one left in the buggy.
And Reginald.
He is not in the buggy. He's driving it.
Yeah, semantics.
Well, Mr. Semantics, it's your turn.
So he's grappling with Victor, right?
He is.
I'm gonna try and stab him in the leg then, again.
All right. He lifts his leg up. He just basically steps out of the way.
Bastard. Alright. Just gonna try and move behind him then. And then my turn.
Okay. All right. It is Matthias's turn. Normally he'd be getting this health back, but that's aggravated damage from a werewolf. That does not come back so easily. He only gets back 1 point instead of what he was going to. He is going to. Yeah, he's just gonna hit him. Something that those of you who are on the ground with him, you guys notice, like, he's taken some damage clearly in his neck, right? He got bit. When he got bit, he seems taller now. Seems a little bigger. He's like same height as the wolf now. Wolf is going to let go of Victor to try to not get hit, and fails very poorly. It's a lot of damage. He got punched real hard. The werewolf is not dead. He basically, have you seen the animated Superman movie where he's fighting, oh my god, my mind just blanked.
Doomsday?
No, not Doomsday. It doesn't matter. Where he throws the thing and then just takes both of his arms up and slams them down onto the creature. That's basically what Matthias just did. And the werewolf, like, is forced down to a knee, and his knee breaks the stone below him in the road. Yeah.
Like Matthias.
Glad I moved out of the way.
He got hit real hard. It's the werewolf's turn? He's gonna... What do you do? What would a werewolf do? Matthias is a big threat. Dr. Stein is a big threat. Victor, clearly a big threat. He now has like a personal vendetta against you.
I'm like the only one who's not a threat here.
You have
I
a
say
very
bring it on.
you have a very special knife.
I can't stab.
I'm gonna roll a dice to see who he goes after.
I'm far away. Haha. I'm just a boy in a tree.
Oh no. Dr. Stein.
Oh, so he goes for the non-threat.
Dr. Stein. He is going to attack you.
And I'm going to try to dodge stab.
Okay. Wait, well, it would be... It's one or the other. You can either try to attack and return or dodge.
Attack and return.
Okay, so melee and dexterity.
Boy is thick.
Would you like to spend a willpower to re-roll any of those?
Sure.
You can re-roll up to 3 of your dice, and the only reason I'm asking is because it is possible for you to beat his roll if you crit on 3 of your dice.
Okay, so...
Actually, you would only need... If you re-roll 3 of them, and 2 of them crit, you would match the roll with a 5. You need 5 successes.
So how much willpower is that spending?
It's just 1 willpower.
Okay.
You spend a willpower, you can re-roll up to 3 dice.
Okay. So...
Just grab the dice in the bottom left of the screen and right-click twice to add 2 more. Yeah. And throw those, yeah. Okay, so... You've added a success, so you now have 3 successes. So you do reduce the damage some, but you're still getting whacked.
Is he getting sliced?
No, because you did not succeed. Yeah, you still have to beat the roll. That is on. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. At the beginning of his turn... No. He healed. You could see his wounds closing up.
He can do that?
Yeah. Werewolf's gone a werewolf. For the damage, however, that is not pleasant. This is a claw, so it is aggravated. Yeah. Normally I would ask Adelaide what she wants to do, but you're on the buggy. If you want to jump off, you can.
I'm good.
You tell the guy to stop.
I'm good. I cannot contribute anything to this.
He's just gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Okay.
get more vampires to help.
You're just gonna take the transportation with you.
Victor?
I'm gonna claw him.
You gonna claw him?
He's hurting the one person that I fully know that. No, not fully. That I mostly know that I can trust. I'll appreciate that.
Okay.
Excuse?
I'm a dad.
Yeah,
I haven't stabbed him or shot him.
Also, I live with him, so I kind of know him better than the two of
We're
you.
your party members, man.
Also,
I don't live with you.
Every fight he's been in, I've had his back.
Go ahead. Go ahead
I
and make
just
your
helped
roll.
him drink that werewolf dry.
And then the other one, because I don't know how to add.
When you right click. So when you click on your skill, like brawl, and then you click on your strength and drag it off the sheet, and it'll pop up all the dice like it would on any other rule set.
Right.
And then you just right click to add dice, and you should be rolling a total of 10.
Got it.
So we'll do that next time. So 3, he beat you.
Am I able to use willpower?
You can use a point of willpower to re-roll 3 dice. You can even choose 3 of the dice that you didn't roll any successes on.
I will do exactly that thing.
Hey.
That actually makes this a crit. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 successes, which is good. And your thing does what? Makes it a +2 for damage?
Yep. +2 modifier to damage.
So that's 6. He takes. It doesn't say it makes it aggravated or anything else.
No, it doesn't. The only thing that mentions aggravated damage is the bite. It's the only thing that mentions bite, or that mentions aggravated damage. It doesn't say anything at all.
He takes damage. You're getting the sense now, because you have the same feature, right? Fortitude. I think you have fortitude, right?
I have fortitude, yes.
Doesn't that let you negate damage?
I think so.
Or does that
Depends on
just
what
give you
levels of
extra
it
health?
He has. 'Cause I only have one level of it. I only have resilience. Which just
And that adds to your health.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is level 5 fortitude.
That would make sense.
Plus he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Okay.
I got my single claw stab.
You
That's all I got.
crit it. Now here's the thing though. If you would have rolled 2 more points of damage, it wouldn't have mattered.
That's sad.
Yeah, because when you roll 10 damage, it's just you got real close. It does make it Barrel's turn though, and the hired hand. Yeah.
Well, I will find a little corner, and I'm gonna shoot the giant boy.
You got to reload.
Oh, right, I have to reload. Then I'll do that.
Okay.
I assume that takes like a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do
If
that.
you have something else you can do to contribute to the fight instead of reloading, that is up to you.
Do
You
I?
don't I don't know. Do you?
I don't think I do.
Okay. Then you can
Yeah,
reload.
I'll just continue.
All right.
That's
Dark
all the damage I can do.
Stein.
I'm not feeling so good, guys.
No, you're not.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
No. I'm going to yell to Victor and gently pass him my knife and run the fuck away.
You're going to try to run away from it?
Yes.
It's going to attack you.
I'll slice at him before the knife gets handed off then.
If you hand the knife off and then try to run.
Okay. Fair enough. I just try to punch his attack away.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work. I just really want to use melee instead of athletics.
I just rolled the dice so hard that they bounced out of the dice tray and scattered across my screen and it disappeared. Dr. Stein.
Yes.
You hand this knife off to Victor, and then you try to get away, and as you're scooting away, the werewolf just reaches down with its claw. It scratches down across your chest, flaying you open. You would be very interested in this if they weren't your own organs. And then you fall into torpor, as you have sustained too much damage for your body to keep going on. You're not dead. And you just fall into a nice sleep. Well, actually, with torpor, it's more like a paralyzation. You are aware of everything that's going on around you. You just can't do anything about it. It's like night terror, except they're not hallucinations. It's real.
No, they're hallucinations.
Got it. That was the end of the turn. The round, which brings us back to Big Boy and Matthias. Matthias is he's gonna punch. He's gonna punch again. Well, Mr. Werewolf. Gets hit. He's now sustained enough damage where he's on the aggravated track. So that's good for you guys. That unfortunately makes it the werewolf's turn. He is going to activate Potence for this. Which makes his dice pool a little bit bigger. Oh no. Well, Matthias hits the werewolf very hard, slams him into the ground again, and the werewolf, having had absolutely enough of it, reaches up, grabs Matthias by the face and pulls his throat down into his mouth and chomps down as hard as he can, severing the head from the body.
Oh, that's not good.
Alright. Oh, fuck.
Looks like it's up to me now.
I can only help so much, buddy.
He rolled 10 successes with a critical.
Ugh.
Yeah. He's just dead. No more Matthias.
Matthias. No! Matthias! We'll bring you back. It's fine.
That's how that works.
I don't know how that works.
Anyone have a Phoenix down? Anyone? Phoenix down? Anybody?
Phoenix down? Excuse me.
Can you spare some Phoenix down?
Just starting to like him.
Me too.
Victor?
I wasn't.
I like Matthias. He didn't kill my kid.
Yet.
You didn't kill me.
Victor?
Yet.
Victor? Victor, it's your turn.
Gonna claw the werewolf, man, because it's all I can do. It's all we have
You can
left.
run away.
No, I can't. No,
You got the knife covered in poison.
I have giant claw hands. How am I gonna hold a knife with giant claw hands?
Like a
Very
bear.
carefully.
Kniff. You have Kniff. You also have
Yes.
claw hands. Okay, what do you do?
Wait a minute. I have a temporary strength of a 6. You said I could use the cart as a weapon, but it is long. Is there a lamppost they could pull out of the ground to hit him with?
You can. You know what? You can try. You can definitely try.
This seems like too many rolls to do a thing. I'm just gonna go with the claws because it works and I don't have to go anywhere.
All right.
For anyone who had played Shadow Hearts, that sounds familiar.
Okay, so I should have 10 dice.
You should have 10 dice, yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, 10 dice.
Hit him.
No.
Roll one success.
Damage is damage. There's nothing I can do about
So that's 3 difference plus 2 is 5 total. You scratch him and it does absolutely nothing.
Of course.
It doesn't get through his fortitude. You are on the cusp, right there.
Oh, I missed 5e with my extra attack.
I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Willpower.
Willpower. You
I hate
can
this
you
game.
can re-roll some of those if you want.
Let's go for it. Why not? I have willpower to spend.
How many are you going to re-roll?
3
Okay.
of the non-successes.
Sure, go ahead. Spend a will. So that's 2 willpower you've spent so far?
It is. I don't know what the drawback to spending willpower is. So
Neither do I.
Let's go for it.
It makes it harder to fight against mental attacks and social
that's not my job.
encounters. That actually makes your roll a critical. Again.
Great.
So
Is it
we have
enough to kill him?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9.
Again.
So you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You could spend another point of willpower and re-roll 3 more dice. You have 3 that haven't been re-rolled. You can do it.
I'm gonna.
Good God.
Okay.
I have willpower to spare. Let's check off another one of these things that I don't know what I'm doing.
Now you can't re-roll them because they've been re-rolled.
That was about to be my next question. Is like, can I do it
You
again?
can only re-roll dice once.
Okay. Well, damage is damage.
It is, so you have 9 successes there. Math is hard. You actually do a substantial amount of damage to him. Instead of scratching him and doing nothing, You hurt him very badly. It's Barrel's turn now. Yeah, your
Great.
claws like dig into his gut and you pull like a kidney out or something. He's icky.
He hurt.
Doesn't feel
Breaking is
good.
achy.
Doesn't feel good, that's for sure. Barrel.
Shoot this man. Shoot this wolfman.
I'm doing it.
Do
Give
the
me
thing.
a second.
Shoot the wolfman. Don't hit me.
Did I success?
We're about to find out. He gonna try to not get shot. No, he don't get shot.
You don't get shot?
No.
That sucks.
No, he don't get shot.
Well,
Can I make him get shot anyway?
What are you gonna do to make him get shot?
I don't know. So we just like shove him into the bullet as it comes.
Spend another willpower to roll.
Let's do it.
you're just spending these left and right.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know what they do.
I'll let you do it.
You were just informed it helps you against brain things.
Yeah, that's y'all's job.
We're fighting against Brawn.
You are
That's my department.
currently fighting against Braun, yes.
So I spend a willpower?
Spend a willpower and roll, I'll say roll 3 dice of your strength. So just roll 3d10s. Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
Give him a good hefty shove.
So that does actually hit the werewolf. That's the sound.
today.
That's the sound of the bullet hitting the skin.
That's all right.
Cause it's a werewolf. That makes the difference. 2 points between you, and your firearm is a +3 damage, right?
Yes.
Medium. So it does
Yeah, it's
5.
medium.
It doesn't do anything. You have to
Well-
beat 5 damage.
Can I make myself very visible so that he starts coming to me? Come eat me. I'm delicious.
No, don't do that. I have
Look
health
at
to
me.
spare.
Had you not shot at him, I would have said, yeah, you can try to do some other action, but it's, yeah,
Got
because
it.
it's a very fluid kind of thing.
Got it. Well, did my best. I'll pass my turn.
Dr. Stein,
Torpor.
close your eyes. That's what you see.
Yay.
Nap time.
It
So
is.
not the giant werewolf.
Not the giant werewolf. It is the werewolf's turn. I mean, you're the only thing in front of him. Yeah, he's gone.
Assisting him.
Tell him bring it.
Can I not do that? I'm confused. How often does he do this? He don't like, yeah, he don't like what's going on here, and he's about to die. He's gonna activate potence again. It only lasts for like a single thing, but that puts him at the equivalent of what would be 3 hunger. Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's attacking Victor.
I retaliate.
All right, you're rolling. Should have a total of 10 dice.
I didn't beat him, did I? Am I outright dead? Oh man.
Victor.
Oh man, that stinks. I can't salvage that with willpower, can I?
If you, how are you out of your?
I have 1 willpower.
If you can try, and if they all are crit, let's see here. If each of them turns up as the Ankh with the 2 stars, that would give you a 12, which would mean you would not get hit.
Does running out of willpower do anything fancy or really, really bad?
It can, but the alternative is you die here.
I'm spending that willpower because I want to try to not be dead.
Oh
Can
no.
you take my willpower?
You're in torpor.
You can have mine.
You're a block away.
I'm
Oh
not a
no.
block away.
We were really joking about TPK before, weren't we?
Oh, we were joking, but he wasn't.
I mean, Matthias did give you guys the prophecy.
So
I didn't
roll
think it
3
would come.
dice?
I didn't think it'd come true so soon. Yeah, 3 dice. You spend a willpower. That brings you to a total of 7. Barrel.
Yeah.
You watch in abject terror as first Matthias has his head bitten clean off. And now Victor has been grabbed by this thing and basically he gets ripped in half.
My friends.
Vertically or horizontally?
Bruh, does it matter?
It matters to me.
Which
If his head's still intact, we might be able to save him.
Let me roll for it. Hang on.
I kind of do want to save Victor, because as much as I hate him, he's a sweet boy.
Vertically. Yeah. Like, grabs a hold of both of your legs and just pulls apart. Straight up the spine.
How's that for fatality?
Oh no.
There
He
is
just Goro'd your butt.
there is blood everywhere in the streets. Adelaide, you have no idea what has happened.
I know.
He's dead.
Doc.
He's gone. You can
Doc.
go to bed.
How close are we to the tower?
You're pretty close now. You've been going for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Adelaide,
Hi.
you arrive at the tower.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything?
I'd like to see if anyone's around.
You don't see any guards outside. Go ahead and make a wits and awareness check for me. Oh. There are individuals inside. They seem to have been protected magically from whatever has happened outside, though.
Are they kindred?
Yes, they're kindred.
Okay. Can I go? Can I gain access inside somehow? Or is it like blocked off? Like what's going on?
Well, you run up to the door and there's somebody there behind the door, like looking out and watching things going on, like just keeping an eye out. And he kind of looks at you. State your business.
We were ambushed by werewolves. We were on our way here to drop off a kindred named Matthias.
Matthias is with you.
Yes, I'm not sure what the state he is in now. He engaged. He engaged with one of the large werewolf, and I'm not sure what's going on. I fled to find help.
Right. Where?
Down the block a couple of streets. I'll gesture and I'll tell them where I last left the party.
Okay. He kind of closes the door back and looks back and makes a few gestures, and a few individuals come out and come out the door and begin to run in that direction. There's about 5 of them.
Okay. I can't contribute anything to that fight, so I'm not going back.
They do leave the door open so you can get inside.
Shuffle into safety.
Okay.
And baby.
And that brings us to Beryl. I'm sorry, Victor. It's not... Oh. Okay. Beryl.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Nobody's around?
It's just you now.
Huh. Like fiddle with the trigger. I'll look at the thing and I'll be like, well, yeah, my mom died more gruesomely, so sort of used to this. And I'll shoot it again. I know it's probably gonna kill me, but Beryl is currently in a state of PTSD where his brain is in the fight or flight response, and his response to terror is fight.
Yeah.
At least now.
You hear a ghost of Victor saying, "Kill this thing!"
Yeah.
He's
shrunk.
He's trying to dodge, so you hit.
A hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do as much damage as I can.
It's matched roll though.
Okay.
So the bullet slams into. Oh, you're gonna try to spin willpower?
Yeah.
You can only re-roll. Well, only re-rolling 2 of them is gonna help because you've already got.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could crit on some of them, but you could also lose a success. But the
Right.
outcome won't change if you lose one.
Oh no, I misrolled. That's incorrect. There you go.
You rolling 2 or
Didn't
you're
matter.
rolling 3? Oh.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah, nothing.
I don't know.
changes.
It seemed to have lagged the fuck out.
It did. Okay. So nothing changes. The bullet slams into it, and he kind of feels the impact and looks down and picks the deformed bullet off of his chest and kind of chucks it off to the side.
Okay, it's looking at me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Question, how long do I think it'll take for it to get to me?
You don't know.
I've watched it.
I mean, it kept up with the buggy fairly easily.
Can I start running so it follows?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna start running towards the tower.
Okay.
Because I think I know what I want to do.
Okay. You begin to run towards the tower.
That's my turn.
Right on. Jeez. You begin running towards the tower. I'm gonna have you roll athletics and dexterity here. And it is going to roll athletics and dexterity. Oh no. Well, it's definitely catching you very quickly. Oh, the hired hand, by the way, got out and is with Adelaide.
Yeah. He's smart enough to not to come back.
Big brain. You're not sure how far you're going to be able to get, because the werewolf just cleared about half of a block. Lickety split. He critted.
It's following me, which is all I kind of need at the moment.
Okay. Well, if you are trying to run still, you can make the same roll, or you can do what you were trying to.
I want to stop, turn around, and look it in the eye.
Okay, so you're...
I want to compel it.
Trying to compel it.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
might not work, but I wasn't getting far anyway.
So it turns the corner and basically is almost on top of you. What is the opposed check here for compel? Let me pull that up.
If it's a vampire?
Well, it knows if
I
it
think it's intelligence and resolve.
compel is
For me, I chose dominate and
Intelligence.
charisma.
yeah. So it rolls its intelligence and resolve.
Okay.
Okay. You have dominate and charisma. Woo! What's you telling it to do?
Stop.
It stops.
Great.
Kill yourself.
It doesn't. You can't do that.
No, I want this thing. That's my turn.
That is your turn. Yeah.
I'll keep eye contact as I walk backward.
Yeah. Commands using compel can't go against the victim's nature.
Yeah. So I will tell it to heal.
Generally, hurting itself.
Look, I would have told it to open its mouth so I can stick my gun in it, but that would have gone against its nature.
Yeah. So.
And I'll pass my turn. There's nothing else I can do.
Do you run now that you've told it to stop? What do you?
No, I'm walking backward while still looking at it in the eye. My plan is to get far enough away and shoot it again.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Wow. So you get about a block away, and you
Okay.
can when you get to the end of the block, you can see a bunch of people running in your direction.
Okay. Well, I
Make
I can't do anything else.
awareness and wits roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Just awareness and what?
Wits. Awareness
then
and
it's-
wits.
It's just gonna be a whiz because I don't have.
No. If it's then okay. So it's only those first 2 dice, which is 2 successes. Okay. They're all bearing fangs.
Oh, they're buddies. Great. I want to eat him though.
Well, they're running in that direction.
But I want to eat him though. I can't.
He's not
but
moving.
I want to.
It's his turn now.
Its turn. Yeah.
It stopped. It's not doing anything.
Great.
The individuals get closer. About half the block down to you.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Fantastic. Amazing.
Right.
So happy. I will. Can it break out of this, do I think?
You've had people break your compels before.
Okay. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna shoosted it in the face.
Okay, you're gonna shoot it.
Yes. It makes me very unhappy that Victor is dead. I did not like Victor very much.
What?
He reminded me of my mom.
Victor reminded you of your mom?
Yeah, he liked animals and he was very nice to people. So, he was like my mom.
Well,
but not my mom.
That is a hit. That is technically a hit. It rolls 0 because it stopped. And you have a +3 from your weapon. So you deal 1 damage.
Great. Amazing.
You actually heard it.
I guess pass my turn.
It makes it its turn because everything else on the combat tracker is either not here or dead. It's gonna try to not have that on it anymore. I need you to roll your compel again.
Okay.
It's trying to break free.
Okie dokie. This one. This one.
Nope.
He's still is sitting still?
Still there.
Great.
And the 5 kindred run past you.
I yell for them to stop.
Well, they don't get to it, but it's your turn.
Okay, great. It's mine. This is mine. He killed my friend, and even though I didn't like him, he reminded me of my mom, and that's kind of all I want in life. I will spend a willpower. I'll spend a willpower. I don't care.
That is a bestial failure. You cannot reroll.
I can't. Fuck me. All right.
The gun explode.
The gun explode.
Yeah. The gun is exploded because that is
Okay.
That's a failure. That's a botch on a hunger dice. That means something bad happens. If it was just a regular botch, just like I failed. But if it's a botch on a hunger die and you have no successes, it's not good.
I'm gonna go bite that motherfucker. I'll start walking towards him.
So, but you've pulled the trigger to try to shoot it, and the gun explodes in your face.
I'm gonna walk toward the big guy.
You take some
even
damage
if I hurt.
from it. It's all fiery in your face. It backfired on you.
Ow.
You probably loaded around backwards or something.
Fun.
How that works, I have no idea. Normally they won't fit that way.
The round had too much gunpowder in it.
Must have been it.
I make them myself, so probably.
So you try to yell at them to like not kill it, or
Yes. I want them to know that I want to kill him. I want nom him. Nom nom.
oh okay.
It'll hurt me, but
They
point stance.
they slow down. It's its turn. It does not get its opportunity to break free because it just got compelled. Again, basically, it just had that hold put back in place, which makes it your turn.
Great. Do any of the vampires have like a knife?
It doesn't look like they got any weapons.
Did he see my knife hit the ground?
Well, yeah, it's a block and a half away.
Well, if I bite it, do I think I can kill it?
Maybe.
I'm gonna try to bite it. I got nothing else.
Bippity boopity, better bite his snootity. I don't know what that was. So you're just gonna try to bite it? I would say it's probably
yeah.
brawl and strength.
Oh, then it's definitely not gonna hit.
Well, he's not rolling.
Oh yeah, but it wouldn't get through his. Like I know it absorbs damage, right?
It's vampire bites are different. They deal aggravated damage. It might get through his fortitude. You don't know.
I roll one.
One dice. You roll one
Spend a
dice.
willpower.
One.
Yeah. I roll a single one. I'm not a strong boy.
Okay.
It's not gonna get through it, but I'm gonna spend the will point. Willpower.
That is. So you bite it.
I bite it. I go,
You want to drain him?
Yes.
How much of them?
All of them. Yum yum.
You sink your teeth in to this creature and suck it dry. You can feel it trying to fight back against your compel a few times, but once you've gotten your teeth into something, it's a very euphoric experience for just about anything.
Great.
You can feel yourself becoming not hungry. You have not been full in a very long time. But this is different. This is very different. The taste is something else. The taste of fear mixed with adrenaline and bloodlust. It is a completely different experience from anything you've ever had.
Right?
And the creature drops to the ground when you are finished. And you turn around to look at the other kindred, and you find yourself standing a good 2 feet taller than all of them.
look around at all of them, just wide-eyed. That was great. The man in torpor. He's on the other block. Should take care of him.
Right, of course.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Matthias, he was a beast. He's dead now. No head.
He was killed.
Yes, by this, I think.
That's not good.
My friend Victor, he was torn in half. Do you think we can bring him back?
Torn in half?
Yes.
Probably not, but maybe, I don't know.
We should try that.
Right, we'll have to speak with the prince about all of this.
Yes.
Give him a brief on what has happened. When did you arrive in the city?
How long ago did we arrive?
Like 30 minutes.
Half an hour, perhaps?
Right, so you would have missed it. Got it. Something's happened. We'll discuss on the tower. And they go to collect Dr. Stein and Victor, as well as Matthias.
I'll take Victor from them. I'll take off my coat and cover him, and I'll take Victor.
It's very difficult carrying somebody like this.
2 feet taller. Means I'm 7'10".
You do feel a little bit stronger. What's your normal strength?
Not much.
What,
1?
1? It's now a 4. For a bit.
Great. Well,
you have some extra strength to carry the 2 halves of Victor.
Yeah. Can I rip out a tooth from that thing?
Yeah.
The wolf. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
mine.
easily now with a 4 strength. You just
Actually,
yoink
can
the
I
thing.
take its whole head? I want its head. I want to put it on a mantle.
Yep.
It's my head. Great. I take its head.
You can use the knife from from Dr. Stein and cut his head off.
Yeah, and then I'll take Victor in the head.
Okay.
To the tower.
Well, Adelaide.
Yeah.
Everyone comes strolling back. So some things you notice. First off, Beryl is very tall now.
Oh, tall
Like-
fancy boy.
Yeah, like Beryl is normally fairly tall, correct?
Yeah, he's like 5'10". He's a tall boy.
He's now 7'10".
I think your growth spurt came a little late.
He is also carrying something under a coat, and it is very bloody.
Which one is that?
Dr. Stein, you can see, is being carried by one of the other kindred.
Is that Victor?
He was like my mom. Very nice. Beryl is kind of out of it. Victor, what happens to Spot?
They, the other kindred, they come in. Come. We have much to talk about. At least you all do with him.
Fix him?
You need to speak with the prince.
Beryl, I don't think that they can fix this.
They'll try. Even if they can't, they'll try. Yeah, and I I guess we'll go to the prince. It's mine. Can't have him. It's just mine.
You're gonna have to let him go if you want them to try to fix him.
Will you try to fix him?
Who are you talking to?
Just the room, really. He's not really looking anyone in the eye. Just, I didn't like him, but he was nice. But yeah, I want to know if they'll try to fix him.
One of the kindred who's leading you along. We have some blood mages who might be able to do something, but I've never heard of anyone being able to be brought back from something like that.
Well, if the prince makes them, they will try.
Just don't want to get your hopes up.
No, but they will try. He's just repeating it over and over again.
Right. You are led up a few flights of stairs. One of the kindred actually puts their wrist up to Dr. Stein's mouth and begins feeding him to kind of pop him out of torpor. Yeah.
Wish you wouldn't.
You get back a single point of health. Basically, you're woken up. He pulls his wrist back, heals it back up, sets you up on your feet as you're all kind of walking. Hey.
Well, thank you for that.
You're in the tower. Beyond this door is the prince. I believe the sheriff is also with him.
Adelaide, where's Victor?
He's gone, Doctor.
I'll hold out my arms. Split in two.
You can see one of the kindred is carrying Mithras. Strangely enough, Matthias. Yeah, Matthias now looks normal now that he is headless.
He ain't got no head?
He got no head. His head bit off. He got no neck. He got a head, but it's detached from his body.
Where's his head go?
He's being carried, but he got no neck. The neck's not there. He got 8.
Fair enough. All right.
Ooh.
They knock on the door, and you hear a familiar voice. You guys have met the sheriff before, and he just very calmly says, "Enter."
We enter.
I'll hold the door open for Adelaide.
Thank you, Beryl.
You walk in to this office. None of you have been in here. None of you have spoken with the prince at any point in time. Anything that has come from him to you has been through other people, like the sheriff. You walk into this room, and everything is this like sterilized white marble. There's pillars in the room. The floor is made up of this. The walls. There are paintings of kindred lining the walls. And looking at it, you kind of get a sense that maybe these were like princes from other towns, other cities. And there is a desk at the end of this office here. It is also made out of white marble, but the top is like a black granite. The sheriff kind of looks at the lot of you and looks at Beryl's arms and sees the other kindred kind of carrying Matthias in, and you look like shit.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing him back.
It's not how we wanted to, but
No, I can't imagine. It was.
can someone explain to us what exactly happened?
Right. He kind of looks back at the desk. So this is the coterie that I told you about. The ones that helped me with the task before. And the chair kind of spins around and he stands up and you see a 6 foot tall, very handsome looking Ventru. His very chiseled jawline, very sharp facial features, jet black hair. His eyes kind of have this yellow glow to them.
I look to Boyle to see if I should like bow or anything. Just
yeah.
following him.
Still holding Victor, I will bow.
I'll curtsy.
Bow.
Yeah, and you kind of notice that he wasn't saying anything until you guys had acknowledged that he was, basically royalty. Yesterday, during the day, a group of lupines invaded the city. We are fairly certain that they have gone down into the catacombs and accessed the ley line.
A ley line?
I'm assuming I would know what the ley line is. If
Ley lines are, Dr. Stein, you can make a roll. You might not know, actually. Intelligence and occult.
Okay.
If any of you have any training in the occult, you can also make this roll.
What is it?
Intelligence and occult. Ooh, 5 successes. Pretty good, man. Okay. Adelaide.
What was that roll when I was trying to stab the...
I'm baby.
Adelaide,
You are baby.
You are
I'm
too
baby.
young to understand really any of this. Well, maybe not understand it, but know any of this. You are ignorant to these facts. Beryl, You've heard of ley lines. You're not entirely sure of what they are. You do know that they are basically like energy sources. That's like the extent of your understanding.
Okay.
Dr. Stein, however, ley lines, there is a network of them that covers the planet, connecting cities together through these conduits of power. Magical energy. And if tapped into certain ways, you can manipulate that power to do certain things. With a 5, I can tell you that based on what Mech⁴ has told you, it's still guesstimating here, but you reckon that some sort of Lupin shaman has gotten their hands onto the ley line and just removed the people from the city. What's the easiest way to get rid of vampires? What's the easiest way?
They're their food source.
Force them into starvation, and they will tear each other apart. It's not the apocalypse, but it's pretty damn close.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
While we were sleeping.
While we were sleeping.
Well, they were sleeping.
Yes.
That means it's only within the city then.
We think this is contained to just the city. I've never heard of ley lines being utilized to affect more than the city that they are in. The immediate area.
Right. Ooh, we live outside the city, and our watchmen and our newest ward, they were still all in our house.
So they were not affected. That's good to know.
In fact, we have one of our watchmen with us. He drove the carriage into the city.
I smelled human.
Pardon, Your Grace, Highness. Can you fix him?
He kind of looks at you. So Elmstone, correct?
Yes. Bow again, Your Grace.
I knew your father.
Some people did.
Can we fix him?
Pull him out again.
Show me.
I'll look at Adelaide and the doctor. If you could look away, please.
I'll look away.
I act like I look away.
I will
cover Dr. Stein's face.
I'll. He's doing the kids. Yeah, I'll pull the some of the coat off of his face.
The Lupine did this to him. I can have them try.
That's all I ask. I'll cover him up again. Thank you. Your Highness.
Your survival in this encounter makes you all uniquely qualified for the tasks ahead of us. We have to go to the catacombs and stop what's happening.
We barely survived.
But you survived. That says a lot.
And our two heavy hitters in the fight are...
Like I said,
our men.
I'll see what I can do for your friend. But we have to stop this somehow.
If we stop them, the people will come back, right?
I don't know.
Only if we can reverse what they've done to the ley lines.
I don't know if they've gotten rid of them entirely or if they've just sent them somewhere else. They may be back or on their way back here right now. I have no idea. They could have just sent them to another city. We have no way of knowing.
Do you have a map of the ley lines? Of London and the surrounding areas?
I do.
Is there any chance I could take a look at it?
That is very, very confidential information.
And there's a good chance I am going to die going into those catacombs. I won't have a chance to tell anyone the information in it.
That's a fair point. Yes.
Thank you, Your Highness.
He turns around and opens a wall safe that is hidden behind a picture. Pulls out a map of the city. Rolls it out on the desk to show you guys. Puts a few things, paperweights to hold the thing down. And you see the city map with 3 lines coming through the city. Underneath the tower that you all are in is where every single one of them meets. There's 3 of them that cross underneath the tower. He looks at it. Normally, cities will have 1, maybe 2 ley lines in them that are parallel, don't cross. To have 2 of them that cross is pretty rare. Intersections like that are massive conduits of power. But as you can see here, underneath the heart of London, we have 3. Makes us unique. It also makes us vulnerable. Because it makes us a target. if this information were to get out.
I won't tell anyone. I want to look at the map and kind of see like towards the area of our mansion farm, see if any of the ley lines run across there.
Not through the property. One of them does run close to it, but not actually into the property.
Okay.
So that could actually have something to do with the amount of haunted individuals you have in your house.
So we're assuming that's where where it crosses is where the shaman or the lichens attack the ley lines, or did what they did, or could they do this from any spot on the ley lines?
Something like this would take a massive amount of power to do. I think they're under the tower. I'm not sure how exactly they got there, but all of our access, at least from here, has been cut off, which tells me that they've been working at this for a while. I can help. I honestly don't see a way of getting through this without helping. So, I am willing to assist in this matter. Normally, I do not like to get my hands dirty.
We never do.
But it's been about 700 years since I've had a good fight, so...
Let's make sure it's a good one.
We'll need to make sure you're all rested up, and I'll have to see if my mages can do anything about your friend.
Yeah, and I would like to study any information you have on the catacombs.
Our libraries will be open to you.
I appreciate it, Your Highness.
Does anyone else need anything from me before I send you off to rest so you can heal?
Bullets, a better gun.
I will see what we can do. I'm sure our sheriff here has special munitions for our new opponents.
Great. Where do I put him?
You can leave him here. I'll have him taken care of. He rolls the map back up. Please. Right here is fine.
I'll put him on there.
And on that note, we are going to end our session.
Hey, Josh. Fuck you.
Hey, Josh, I have a question. How much XP do I get?
Hey, Josh.
We'll see.
Why didn't you let Thorn put on makeup before you fucked him? This is not a good session.
Duff, if you could cut all that out. Just cut all this out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, you
cut
should.
all
The
this
video
out.
was corrupted.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the end of the session. We'll pick back up next week, or I don't know, whenever Duff decides he's gonna upload these. Yeah, we will we'll see you guys next time. I have a lot of talking to do with my players to see what they're gonna do.
We need counseling.
See what's gonna
We
happen from
need
here.
therapy.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Are you gonna
I
do
don't
my
need
therapy
counseling.
session?
I'm dead.
Thank you, everybody, for
especially need
watching.
counseling.
And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Watch again.
Goodbye.